So today I'm going to be filming Today I'm going to be filming how I do my makeup and so this feels weird. Okay, so this is my best friend Mariah. I've known her for a very long time. Her and Karina actually got me into doing my own makeup and kind of inspired me to learn how to do my own makeup. It's pretty interesting, right?
And you know, I like how you expand, you know, your mind, especially because, okay, so how I first, you know, taught him was like more of a natural look.
Wait a minute.
I taught him more of a natural look, you know, basic stuff to start off with, and man, you have surprised me, to be honest.
I used to have to go to her to put lashes on me. I had to go to her to do my foundation, and she's like got me into makeup. And we used to just go to her house and do our makeup together before work. Now we both glam up all the time. But like I was saying, naturally she doesn't need a lot of foundation. She doesn't need a lot of concealer. She doesn't need a lot of stuff. But I'm gonna do what I do on my own face and put it right on hers. So we're gonna see how this goes. And I hope it turns out good. I'm going to start by priming her face. I use the Nivea Post Shave Balm. Your skin is so smooth. Doesn't this smell good?
Oh yeah, it does.
It smells like a man. Now that I let the primer dry a little, I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus in Desert Beige. How do you remember to spell the word desert? Because I have a way and I want to know if my ways is similar to yours.
Desert, it would be like boring, so like one S.
Oh my god, really?
But, yeah, so, and dessert, you know, it's more of like what I like, so 2 S's.
Mine's the same way. When I asked my friend, I was like, how do you spell desert? And she's like, well, you want more. You want 2 desserts, right? I'm like, oh, that's so perfect. Like, that's...
Yeah.
I've never really looked at it that way, too. I forgot you're a couple shades lighter than me.
Babe, it's totally fine. Just blend it in with my neck.
It, like, slaps around your neck. So I might have to take my contacts out and wear my glasses. I just finished her foundation. So now I'm going to start by putting some concealer down. I like to use the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 25 medium. Ready? Are you ready? Let's go!
3, 2, 1, go!
ICP triangle. Oh yeah, and it looks terrifying.
I know.
Channel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start by blending in her concealer. After I'm done, I blend the edges with my foundation sponge. Make sure there's no harsh edges. Now that that's all blended out, I am going to set it. So I use the Airspun. This is the translucent one. Clean it up, Kokor. If you want to get that like baby's butt kind of look, you use powder. She's like, what?
She's like, ew.
I set my foundation with the NYX Mineral Set It, Don't Fret It. For this stuff, a little honestly lasts very long. I get my little e.l.f. brush, and this is a very dense brush. I swirl it in, and I kick off the powder, and I press it in to where I didn't set my concealer. Now I am going to start on the eyeshadow. If you want to just look like you have somewhat of your life together, I usually go for this look. I'm going to start with eyeshadow brush, and it's like, this is pretty dense. And I take my contour palette, and I go in with this light shade. This is the shade I don't use. And this is an undertone of an orangey. So I'm going to start by just having you close your eyes. And I just put this all over my lid. So I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. I'm going to dip into the darkest one. And I'm just going to pack that on the outer eye. Try to keep it just in that area. Then I take that eyeshadow brush that I was using to pack on the lighter color. Dip back into the lighter color. And then start blending those two together. Usually when I'm doing my shadow, I take this is like my favorite blending brush from e.l.f. And it's just a simple brush. It's really cute. I take my blush. So I usually take this and just put it right there. And it like, so it's just not on your cheeks, you know? Looking like Neapolitan ice cream over here.
I like the chocolate.
I'm just with the powder. And the powder was only there to pick up excess eyeshadow that fell. If it did fall. And if you pack it on like me, And you bring cake for the pound. You take your damn beauty blender and just pick up all the excess powder that's in there. I'm going to take this gold single pigment shadow from CoverGirl. I'm going to put this on a little small brush. Can you close your eye? And put it right in the center. And don't take it all the way across your eye, just in the small corner, and keep it in that one area. With most cream products, you need to set it. I'm going to use this brush since I don't need it anymore. And I'm going to dip into the Anastasia Glow Kit. Before I stop on the eyeshadow, I'm going to dip back into that same contour palette and get a little bit of a darker shade. And I'm going to blend from the outer eye to the inner eye just to blend the glitter. I had to get my glasses because I couldn't see very well.
I'm blind, honestly.
I know. And this is not sponsored by Cheetos. But wait. Look at this huge bag. That's a huge bag. Now I'm going to start by contouring. And I don't really contour. I just
Contour.
So I take my palette, the same palette I use. This is one of the first makeup looks I'm doing, so this is gonna be very like easy. I'm not a professional, I just do whatever works. So I'm taking my dense e.l.f. brush, dipping into the darker one. I put the darkest shade at the top. I just focus it right there. I take a lighter shade. When I blend upward to my temple. Now I'm going to contour the forehead. I usually just focus my contour right there. So now I'm gonna dip in a little more and then contour the next. So I'm gonna dip in with that medium contour shade, and I'm just gonna start by going down the sides of my nose. Of my nose. Since I do have a button nose, I only do the tip of my nose.
Like you're snorting Coke.
Yep. Then down the bridge of my nose. And I'm taking the Kylie Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Salted Caramel, which is a very good highlighter for like every day. It's very subtle, but it's very buildable. Oh my god!
That highlight though!
We went off of an Instagram inspired look because I do so many different looks all the time.
Arnold!
Yeah.
As you can tell, Mariah and I have very different eyebrow shapes. I'm sorry, Mariah, but you're gonna look like Boxy Tricia.
Dude, that actually looks really good.
Really?
Send this picture to your boyfriend of a beauty blender and see, ask him what it is. He said a butt plug.
Ew!
I was like, is that for real?
I just line right above my lashes. I don't do a wing or anything. I don't really do this. Usually she used to do it for me. It's scary.
That's actually really cute. She burped.
I have glitter on the inside of my eyes and then on the outside. I think I am done with this look. I'm going to set it with some setting spray. To finish it off, I'm going to take a damp beauty sponge and push that setting powder in. I believe you're done. That is my face on you. Like, this is my finished work. I have been practicing makeup since last November. I started doing full face. I used to never wear lipstick because I felt like it wasn't me. But started doing lipstick and now here I am wearing a full face. Would you wear this every day is my question.
Yes.
You would wear this every day?
Maybe change, the lip color.
Yeah.
Depending on the outfit, but... And for a fact that I would tell somebody straight up what does and what doesn't look good.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say this is actually really good for doing it on someone else.
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
Are you sure? I don't know. I feel weird.
This is cute.
Well, that concludes the video. If you like this, like and comment down below. And if you want to subscribe, I upload vlogs all the time. And I will put Mariah's links in the description down below.
I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves. Now she say she gon' do what or who? Let's find out and see. You know where I'm at, you know where I be. You in the